Well, it's time for the long awaited 2010 reviews, year in review. Like Charlotte said to Oscar 5 years ago, be careful what you wish for. That's me saying to you people, be careful what you wish for. Because I've been dreading on doing this year. More than 1995 and more than 2007. Because this is the worst fucking year ever. The beginning of the 2010s. Shit, what a bad year this is. Let's get TNA Genesis up first. This is the first review for the 2010 pay-per-view reviews. So, how was this show? Bad. No, not bad. Awful. This is the beginning of the Hulk Hogan era of TNA. January 17th at the Impact Zone in Orlando, Florida. I have not said the Impact Zone in a long time. Probably since last summer. Yep. And before we get to the matches, let's talk about January 4th, 2010. Hulk Hogan made his debut on Impact on the January 4th Impact, which was on a Monday, by the way. The same night Bret Hart made his return to the WWE to start that feud with Vince McMahon. If you want to see my WrestleMania 26 review, it's on the channel. I already reviewed that, SummerSlam, and Survivor Series, so you're not going to see those three. So, yeah. And Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff comes out to the ring and says, "Welcome to Genesis," which got some cheers, by the way. But then you notice the ring. Most importantly, Hogan said, "Welcome to the brand new Impact Zone." The fans booed this. They were shit. By the way, the ring is the square, like the 4x4, the normal size ring, you know. The fans were chanting, "We want 6 size." Hogan's response is, "You have it." And I forgot what else he said. It's like a playpen, basically. Oh no, this is not gonna end well for the first period of the year. They were chanting, "We want 6 size," and Hogan said, "Fuck 6 size." Well, he didn't say that, but he basically says, "Fuck 6 size, brother." Oh my god. And don't worry, and you're not going to be surprised, this is the remainder of what we're going to see for 2010. No more 6 size. Hulk Hogan made TNA into Wish.com WCW. That's not the only thing shit about this show, let's just be honest here. And I've been talking for 4 minutes, I hadn't talked about the matches yet. So let's get on to it. First match is for the TNA X Division Championship. Amazing Red defeats Brian Kendrick to retain the X Division Championship. This was not the best X Division match ever. Let's just be honest here. You could tell the X Division at this point is not going to be going well since the 6 size disbanded, basically. This was an okay X Division Championship match. This was Brian Kendrick's return to TNA after his run with WWE. After the WWE, yeah. This was okay of a match. A 6.5. Then we get this. We get Sean Morley, who is Val Venus, by the way, defeats Christopher Daniels. Let me remind you people, the prior two pay-per-views, Turning Point and Final Resolution, he was in the main event in the world title matches with AJ Styles. Here, he's losing to Val Venus in the second match on the card. Zero. This was the worst Christopher Daniels match I ever seen. What the fuck were they thinking? Oh, this isn't gonna. Oh, we're not done with the rant, by the way, on this pay-per-view. God, this show sucked. Anyways, then we got a 2 out of 3 falls match for the TNA Knockouts Championship. Tara defeats ODB. She goes 2-0 in this match and wins back the Knockouts Championship. She dropped it on that same Impact where Hogan debuted. Yep, she won it back here. This was fine also of a 2 out of 3 falls match. I get a 5. So yeah. And I get for the TNA World Tag Team Championship next. The random ass team of Matt Morgan and Hernandez defeats the British Invasion to win the tag team titles. This would lead to a feud between the new champions, by the way, Morgan and Hernandez, by the next pay-per-view. This was not good of a tag team title match. I'm sorry. A 2. Anyways, then we get Desmond Wolf defeats D'Angelo De Niro. Okay match. Again, like Daniels. Go back to the prior 2 pay-per-views Desmond Wolf had. He had 2 great matches with Kurt Angle at both Turning Point and Final Resolution. If you want to go back to my 2009 year in review, that's in the playlist. This was okay of a match. Just boring, basically. A 4. Anyways, then we get Beer Money defeating The Band. This was supposed to be Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, but they did a rock, paper, scissors thing between Hall and Six Pac, and Six Pac won that, and this was, again, not good. This show sucked. I thought Victory Road 2009 was bad. No, this was worst. Because this was not a good match also, by the way. It has Beer Money in this match. But towards the end of that, Scott Hall attacks a plant fan. It was a plant, by the way. And Six Pac was too distracted with Scott Hall, and Canada got pinned by Beer Money. So at least Beer Money won. It gets a 3, by the way. So yeah. That was basically that match. Now before the next match, Abyss assaulted Bobby Lashley. This was also Bobby Lashley's last appearance in TNA until 4 years. Yeah. That TNA I not want to be reminded of. So instead, Abyss fought the debut of Mr. Anderson. Mr. Kennedy, by the way. Because after that botch stunt, because Randy Orton had a hissy fit. So Mr. Anderson debuted in TNA and was Abyss support, and he beat Abyss, by the way. This was... Oh. Hell no. This was a month and a half before Abyssomania. If you want to see that whole thing, go back, watch my Wrestling Dumpster Fires video on Abyssomania. enough said. This was actually a good match. I give it a 7 out of 10. This was a good debut from Mr. Anderson, but I had a sickening feeling about the Abyssomania thing. This was the year of Abyssomania. And, yeah. God damn it. Okay, then we get the main event. The best match on the show was the finish of the match. For the TNA World Heavyweight Championship, AJ Styles defeats Kurt Angle to retain the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. This was the best match on the night. And these two always have amazing chemistry in the ring. If you see right there. Yep. You see me meaning both AJ Styles and Kurt Angle, also Roman Reigns and Sting, by the way. This was an amazing match. I want to give this a 9.5 out of 10. Maybe a 10, basically, for this. But no. Towards the end, Kurt Angle got AJ Styles in the angle lock. Better than Horseface's angle lock, because Kurt Angle is a better with the angle lock as well as Ken Shamrock's. Yes, I'm taking shots at her. She's not on TV anymore, so fuck her. AJ Styles was going to tap out, and Kurt Angle's going to win back the title. You could tell right away something's bad's about to happen. Ric Flair pulls referee Earl Hebner out of the ring to make sure AJ Styles doesn't lose the match. Kurt Angle knows it, chases Ric Flair around somewhat around the ring, a la The Rock and Vince McMahon at WrestleMania 17, but AJ Styles clotheslines Kurt Angle. Ric Flair grabs the world title to AJ Styles and says, hit it with the belt. AJ Styles turns heel and allies with Ric Flair. And this is how you end your main event. Oh my god. They made AJ Styles look into Wish.com Ric Flair. If you know that reference, watch James for Real Pro Wrestling on his From the Phone with AJ Styles in TNA from, I think, June 2008 to May 2011. I believe that was the part. Yeah. Like, 9 out of 10, by the way. Now, the idea of AJ Styles pairing up with Ric Flair is not a bad idea in paper. They had him wear a ridiculous robe, which is too big for him. They put him in a suit tie, which AJ hated it. And they tried to make him a ladies' man, which, shoot-wise, AJ Styles has already have a wife already. And this pairing, well, let's just say 8 years later when AJ Styles teamed up with Charlotte Flair was more better than his pairing with Ric Flair, basically. And no, that was not really in 2018. That was in that mixed match challenging where they have AJ Styles teamed up with Charlotte Flair, which, I'm going to be honest with you, AJ Styles have more chemistry with Charlotte Flair than Ric Flair as a team, basically. So yeah, that's basically the end of Genesis 2010. Fuck this show. I give it a 2 out of 10. A 2 out of 10. Basically, if it wasn't for the main event, besides the finish, I was going to give this a 1.5 out of 10. This show sucked Bart Simpson's shorts. This show ruined TNA. That's basically it. So next up will be the 2010 Royal Rumble, where Edge won. And against all odds, I had to pull out in that triple pack. So yeah. So next up is 2010 Royal Rumble. Like this. Tomorrow I'll do my SmackDown review live, by the way. And Saturday, I'll do the SpongeBob SquarePants, The Cosmic Shake review also. So anyways, like this, comment, subscribe, bye.